Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Well, I'm back from our trip to London. We got home yesterday and we did pretty good, I would say. My daughter had a stent put up in her bladder because when they were operating on her, they nicked, I'm not going to say they nicked, they tore a piece that goes from the bladder to the kidney. And when they were trying to I don't know, clean her up inside because she was so badly done. They were working on the bowels and they noticed there was problems over in the bladder area as well. So anyways, she had a stent put on her, and so yesterday we had it taken off. We went the day before and we got her done, and it was a painful ordeal for her, but it's done, it's over. And when we just thought that that is it, we're going home and that's the last of we'll be coming to London for any more checkups, the doctor said, I'll see you in a month. And I'm like, what for? And it's for a checkup and an ultrasound, just to make sure everything's working fine. Now, she has a small infection, which has probably been affecting her as well. And, you know, so she's got on some antibiotics for a few days. But other than that, she's doing well. And we actually went out today. I never seen a girl eat. She's just so hungry. That stent was bothering her so bad that I had to bring, she has her own wheelchair because this is just how bad she's been. She bought her own wheelchair. And so anyways, I had to wheel her everywhere. She could hardly stand, walk. We go into a store, we went to a mall and we walked around for a little bit and she had to sit. If I couldn't push her through the store, if it was too cluttered, we just had to skip the store completely. So in a month when we have to go down, again, we don't know what date yet because they're trying to fit her in for this ultrasound. What we'll do is we're going to stay overnight again, and we want to swim in that pool at that hotel that we were at. And it's got a beautiful swimming area with a hot tub and everything, and we haven't even gotten into anything there. So we want to get in there and just have a nice swim. We've been there. When we go again in a month, it'll be our third time there. And we're hoping 3 times is a charm. And that we'll be able to get in there and have a nice swim. I love water. But anyhow, when I left to go to London, there was an auction going on at the Salvation Army thrift store. And there's a few things I would like to have bid on, but I refused to bid because I know I have to clean things up around here. One was an old composition doll, but it sold off to somebody else, which was fine. It was a Canadian Reliable. Would love to have had her, but I don't need her though. So I let that go. But one thing that was there was this dollhouse that was probably from, I'm going to say, the 60s, 70s. That's what I'm guessing. And so anyways, I seen it there and I wanted to bid on it. But I thought, where would I put it? You know, and that's the thing. So the auction went by, and I thought today I'd stop in and just see how the auction went, if they were putting up the next one yet. Usually it takes them till Monday or Tuesday. Their auctions are on a month away, and after the end of the month, on or the beginning of the month, I don't know, they have a time frame on it, that they, Thursday, it's always on a Thursday the auction is, and Friday, Saturday they're cleaning up the auction, and Monday they start putting things out. So the thing is that as I was walking around, make this story so long here, as I was walking around, all of a sudden I saw the dollhouse. It did not get picked up on, like bid, or nobody bid on it or anything. And I was like, why? I want it, and I got it for $7. And so anyways, here it is. This is my dollhouse that I got. It's like made with a corrugated type board. This is what my dad used when he made my dollhouse. He used a corrugated type of board, like wood like this, for my dollhouse. He handmade mine. So anyways, these are the rooms. There's 6 rooms here. Now I do have furniture, but it's upstairs, and I'm not going to do much with this dollhouse right now. It's just going to sit, and I'm going to store stuff in it for my dolls right now. I'm going to put things in it that, you know, I can store stuff in. It'll be just a nice piece to look at. But anyhow, as it may be, I'll turn it around so that you can see all the sides of it. So we have, I've got to move let me move this out so you can see the sides. And here's the one side of the house, and it's got bushes and everything. And here's the front of the house, right here. So it's got some water stains, like, well, maybe, yeah, just down at the bottom here, like little dots or whatever, but I'm not too worried about it. I thought about taking some linseed oil over it and just letting that soak in, or maybe some Murphy's oil soap or something. It's got a beautiful red roof, red with black tiles and brown tiles and everything, but it's quite a nice little enchanting little house here, you know. You can see the nails in it and the screws and everything else. There's the other side, just like the other side I showed you, but I've been looking for a date on it. I don't see any paperwork on it, any stamping. No, nothing. I thought I would see something that would maybe indicate what year it really belongs in, but I'm gonna say, anybody know about these houses? Have you ever had one like this? And here is what I paid for it right here, $7. There it is, $7. Whoops, right there. That was the little sticker that was on it. And yeah, I'm gonna say 60s, 70s maybe. I think that's safe to say, but I think it's a very cute little house. And I want to make furniture for it, and make my own furniture. I'm going to start investing after I make my shoes this winter. Okay, maybe that's better. I learned how to make shoes. Doll furniture. I want to make my own doll furniture, and yeah, I want to get some tools in and start learning how to make my own doll furniture. So. Yeah, it might be nice to... I got 2 doll houses I want to work... Actually, 3. I have 3 doll houses I would like to work on. And do some work on this one here. So I'm going to clean this one out and use it for storing bits and pieces in my shop here. Just put it up against the wall and start storing stuff right now. Just for now. And then later I'll look at cleaning it out, and we'll look at maybe making some furniture for it. Now, one of the things that I did, I'm just going to move you up here to show you this. One of the things I did, I had a crappy old high chair. And I think I mentioned this. I'm going to bring it over to you so you can see it. I got a bin down here with all this wood in it. And this is what I thought I'd use for making some of my doll furniture with. So we'll take a look at my bin here. Here's my bin. And I took this old doll high chair apart, and it's all spindles. Got lots of spindles in here, and you know, lots of spindles, pieces of wood, all kinds of wood. This high chair was really... I got a few of these high chairs, and they're in good, very good condition. But this one here was just kept falling apart. So I thought, you know, I'm going to take it apart, and maybe I can use it for something. I was showing my son, and I said to him, I could cut this off and make that into a lamp. You know, and just put a shade over it, and that would make a nice lamp, or a nice table leg as well. So, you know, it could be a lamp or a table leg. You know, I can make a table. Now, I don't think this is too big for this house here. The size is just not going to work. But you know, I do have smaller pieces here too. I don't know if that's even going to work. We'll see. I do have other wood as well. That's just for one of my doll houses. It may not work for any of my doll houses. I'm not sure, just because of the size of it. But because you want to keep it into the scale of what, you know, your house is, and so that it looks proper and looks right. So anyways, I thought I'd show this to you. It was very great. I came home just happier than ever. Now that my daughter's feeling better and she's doing good, I mean, that has been my whole thrust, my whole concentration. Nothing has mattered around me much, not even dolls. I've just been, I know I've done some doll videos, but my heart wasn't really behind some of it all the time, because it's just on my daughter. And I feel like that's where we've been. Even she has noticed in her life that how much she has let go of things, because this has just taken a hold of us so much. It's just been right in the forefront of our lives. And now that we're at the end of this, we made it, we did it. And she's doing really good. I mean, she's had a little bit of pain here and there, and it's to be expected in the first 48 to 72 hours of having the stent out, that she'll still have some pain, but not near what she was having. If you've seen what she was like before to what she is right now, it's a big difference, you know. So like we went out today, but she was tiring out because she's so, in the last week she was tiring out so badly. She wasn't sleeping at all. And she's just sleeping and sleeping and sleeping to regain her mental strength and her physical strength, everything about her. She's noticed how her muscles have become weak because she's been doing absolutely nothing. And she's just, you know, this girl that was 119 pounds is now only 99 pounds, you know. So she's got some weight to gain and just to get back to where she needs to be again. So anyhow, we're going to get there. And when this house, I found this house today, it brought me back to my dolls. It was like the thing that I needed to bring me and draw me back in again. And let's move forward and on. So I want to say thank you for all the prayers, the thoughts of my daughter. Everybody's been so kind. The doll world is got a lot of great people in it. And I'm just, you know, want to thank everybody for putting her in your prayers and thoughts. And I told her that I've been putting her out there for people, you know, and she knows that. But you know, something it's something how life can take you over, but you have to pop back out of it. And this is what did it. A simple little dollhouse like this, and I'm like, boom, back. Here I am. I'm right back to where I need to be again, and move on with our life. But I think I'm going to do some linseed oil in here and just kind of give it a nice cleaning up and just let it soak it all in, you know. And that's what it needs right now. And it will clean it right up. So I hope you enjoy seeing my find that I got today. I'm thrilled by it, but I just wish I had a date on it of some sort or the other. You know, it'd be so nice to have a date. But I love these old doll houses. Now, like I said, I don't want to get too many of them because, again, where do you put them? That's the problem. So you got to keep that in mind, and I'm trying to keep that in mind. But I don't know. This was a beauty right here. I needed her. It came at the right time for myself. So I'm sucked back into my doll world now, and I want to get going on my F&B dolls. So yes, but thanks for joining me and for dropping in. I do appreciate you coming and dropping in and you know, listening to me here. And yes, the F&B quads are, I just finished the more arms before I left. I was painting some arms up. Some of them are ready. I've got a leg that needs to be sanded, so I'm going to be sanding it because what came through the paint I did not like. So I got to go back over it again. We had a great Halloween. It was cold. We got snowed on. Snow blowing in on us and everything, but we handed out tons of stuff to kids. And oh my word, did we ever hand out the stuff. It was unbelievable. The kids that showed up. My daughter put it on Facebook, something. I'm not sure what it was, but it brought in the crowds. And it was great. We did really good. And my daughter got sick a little bit, so she went inside and I stayed out and just handed out for the last part. And but we had a big display going on. We enjoyed ourselves. So for when she was out there, we had fun, you know. So she even said she had fun. It got her mind off her problem, you know, before we, and then it was the next day we went to London. So, but boy, dude, that was quite the ordeal. The kids that came in, and they just loved everything that I was handing out to them, you know. So, it was good. So anyways, I hope everybody had a great Halloween, got lots of kids, and you ate a lot of chocolate. I know I did, you know, but anyways, I ate too much chocolate. But anyhow, it is what it is. That's what you do. But anyways, there we go. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for praying for my daughter. I hope you enjoy the house. Press the like button and the thumbs up button, and leave me a comment down below what you think. Maybe you had a house like this and you can tell me what year it was. I'd be interested in knowing what year it was that this house was made, but I'm guessing 60s, 70s. All right, thanks for joining me. We'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.